Third thing is to be prepared with backup options. Let's face it, like I said before, sometimes the play you planned it is not going to go the way you thought it would. So the question, and I mean, sometimes who knows, maybe something will go a lot faster than you thought, and now you've got 5 minutes and you're thinking, oh my goodness, what am I going to do, right? Or maybe sometimes you're going through a game and you realize, maybe as you're about to explain the game, you realize this is not going to work, is it? Right? I mean, you had it all perfectly planned out, but for whatever reason, it hits you, this is not going to work. Okay, let's switch to plan B, or C, or D, whatever the case may be. Come up with as many backup options as you can. I had a friend who we call the Mr. Worst Case Scenario. You've probably seen the book too. What do you do in the worst case scenario, right? And every so often, run that through your head as you're thinking through your interactions. What if this part happens? What if that part happens? What if in the middle of your Skittles game someone pukes, right? Or maybe if maybe you're thinking about the toilet paper game and you realize for some reason, instead of bringing 8 rolls, you only brought like half a roll, or whatever the case may be, right? I mean, think through whatever scenarios you can think of, and especially, for those of you who've been at TC for more than a year, maybe some of these scenarios have happened to you already, right? And your captain, and you saw your captain react in a certain way. How would you have handled that differently? What would have made that situation better? Think through some of those backup options. And fourthly, I'm going to have you guys complete that cue sheet and email it to me, and I'll give you my email later on. Actually, it's on the sheet already. But by January 5th, before that, we should have already paired you up with your partner, and so you and your partner discuss over what you want your interactions to look like, and then email that to me.